And welcome back, guys. This is the Thinking Gamer with For the Wins at ftwins.com, continuing my brutal level campaign mission video tutorial thing. Tutorial thing. But this is mission number 4, which is the evacuation. And I'm going to be showing you guys what you need to do to go ahead and beat this on brutal. If you'll notice there are minerals laying around, might as well grab them. And this is the first mission where you get a fire bat, and they give you a fire bat, 2 fire bats, and some medics, so you can kind of see just how powerful these things can be against light infantry when they're backed up with these medics here. They're able to take a lot of damage and basically just roast up some zerglings. So let's go on up here, and we grab those Vespian gas laying there, and we're going to take control of this base. I'm going to hit shift and have my guys come up here. And I'm going to go ahead and take control of this base. I'm going to go ahead and add that to control group 4, start producing my first SCV, and make some fire bats out of my barracks, all the while setting the rally points for those and hitting the control groups for them as well. So one thing you're going to note is that you're pretty close to supply block right when you start, so let's go ahead and build a supply depot and wait for this first little fire bat to come out, and let's go exploring because there's plenty of resources out here to take advantage of. And you're going to want to practice macroing your base up, which is making SCVs and whatnot while you're out here exploring, just using your hotkeys. Just keep queuing up units and continue building units, all while you're coming out here grabbing up these free minerals. Don't worry about the Zerg research right now. They are too heavily defended for such a small group of units to deal with. I'm going to go ahead and come back real quick so that I can build another supply depot, and then I'll be right back out here, grab these minerals. There are some more over here, and there's also some Zerglings that'll pop out. And it's good that you kill them now because they are going to pop out at the convoy, the first one that comes through. So if you kill them now, you don't really have to worry about defending your convoy until they get up to this point up here. So that gives you some time to run around, grab these minerals, keep pumping out SCVs, keep pumping out units, and basically just kind of explore the map a little bit. There's another Zerg research down here. Let's not grab that one either because it is also heavily defended at this point in the game. So I'm going to go ahead and bring my units up here because this is where I'm first going to get attacked. And I got some new units pumping here, so I'm going to also bring them up here. And by the time this convoy gets up there, I'll have enough units up there to defend with. So keep pumping out units. Get some on these Vespian geyser here. And now you really want to focus on building up your economy. A couple barracks. Already got that coming. So, and another thing you're going to want is a engineering bay because you're going to want to upgrade your units. So this convoy's coming up here. I have enough units up here. I'm going to go ahead and throw a couple in this barracks because it does help. And this should be enough to defend against this small little attack wave that's going to come through. And as you see, is able to defend against them. And then there's some more Zerglings over here. Go ahead and take them out with this small little force I've got because it's not too bad. And this is the first Zerg research that you are going to grab. So go ahead and kill these things off. Go ahead and grab these minerals as well. Now I'm just going to go ahead and leave these fire bats in this bunker up here. And I am going to send these guys down here because that is where one of the active points is. And by active points, I mean that's where you're going to get attacked periodically. Go ahead, throw a tech lab on there. Keep pumping out my SCVs. Keep building supply depots. Keep working on this economy. And I want to rally these guys up here because this is where I'm going to get that's also another active point where I'm going to receive a lot of, actually I don't want medics, where I'm going to receive a lot of attacks from. I'm going to go ahead and start researching my first upgrade as well. I don't know if this is going to be enough units up here to deal with this attack, nor down here. So let's hope I can get some units produced here rather quickly. Hopefully that'll be enough. And for those of you curious, because I did get a few comments in my videos, I did go ahead and research stim packs because I found that to be the most useful research, at least for this mission, to start off with. So let's go ahead and put these guys here for now. And pull them back, and I want to defend this location up here because I think these fire bats are actually going to get overrun by the amount of units here. Maybe not. Maybe they're able to hold their own. And definitely want to get these guys up here as soon as possible to this location because it is definitely going to get overrun. So at first, until you get some good units on the ground, you're definitely going to want to manage your units, get them all over the place, and defend those three main points, which is right here, and right here. At least for the first few convoys, that's all you really have to focus on. And there you have it. That is the second convoy through, nice and safe. I've got some units here, so let's keep pumping these guys out. Come back here. I'm going to go ahead and research my weapons upgrade. And I want another barracks because I want to be able to pump these units out at a relatively fast speed. Go ahead and check my production here. I am nearing my 24. That is optimal, but I'm not quite there yet. So let's keep building these SCVs. And now that I got 100 minerals, I'm going to come up here and build me a couple of supply depots as well, because I do not want to get supply blocked on this mission whatsoever. And that should be enough units here, so let's go ahead and set my rally point up here so any future units I build rally right to this point. And this may not be enough for this convoy, so as soon as this convoy pushes out, let's see if I'm able to get enough units up there to defend this location accurately and effectively. One thing to note is you do want to put your fire bats in front, you want to put your medics in the rear, and your marines somewhere in the middle. You're going to find this is the most effective setup against the Zerg, and it's a good way to kind of macro your base up a little. I hope I managed to get enough units up here. Let's build some medics and some more marines.